What's up, guys? It's Ninja. I'm the Ninja. And I have my clothes on today. But anyways, now it's still. um, anyways, so you guys know I follow Destiny. Well, yeah, I follow Destiny a little bit. I listen. To better explain it, I have my ear to everything and everyone. I will say first off, so I give a little more room to Destiny than people generally get when it comes to picking up information, but it's because he talks about stuff, right? And his sources and his takes on things, I'll listen, but it's just kind of like putting your ear to the ground and listening to the rumbles and vibrations, right? I do that with everything. Um, with there's a bunch of fucking lefty people. I don't do it on the right as much because everyone on the right is sellouts. There's nobody speaking for America because they get shut down, targeted, and eliminated. Basically, like I can exist as a leftist because I exist in America, but the right and the Confederate, they are Confederates at this point, but the conservatives, the right, the Republicans, they exist in like a Nazi Germany kind of area. And if someone spoke out like me over there on the right, this is the right to you, but it's the left to me, or what am I? Hold on, because this is my right. This is my right, and I was it's empathy is the word. I was talking to somebody and I was like, I have empathy and you have ego, and so you don't understand the world like I do. And he kept saying that I was arrogant and I was egotistical, but I'm not you. I'm not like you. I don't view the world like you do. You view the world like you do, and you're a pathetic dog and you're nobody. And this is like I was talking to. He had a kid. He's talking about blah blah blah. We had to talk about a kid, about kids. But anyways, and yeah, the word I was looking for is empathetic. Basically, I'm very empathetic. And I have empathy, something you don't, because you have an ego. That's it. So you don't have empathy. I am pure empathy with no ego. I learned how to be egotistical because I learned it's necessary in the world of today. Because that's what they judge you on. It's how big your ego is. I didn't have one, so people didn't look at me. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what happened. Anyways, and that's what the world like on top. That's what they want. Someone with that ego. On the bottom, that is not what they want. I deserve to be on the top, but I'm stuck on the bottom with everyone else, and that's kind of where we're at right now. But anyways, I view Destiny. I just ear to the ground, listening, paying attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to vibrations and whatnot. Anyways, so I listen to him. I listen to all kinds of people on the left. And again, there isn't a lot on the right for reasons. And basically the point is this. The point of this video. I'm watching this, and I'm at 18 minutes and 20 something, 30 seconds, whatever. And she is saying things that kind of I'm like, wow, I never really looked at this. I look at things differently than everyone else. I look at them like I'm the top percent. I think the rest of the world should look at the world as I do, but the world that doesn't, again, empathy, ego. And I'm not saying she has an ego. She might have empathy, but she has empathy with no intelligence is the problem. I think that's how some of the world it's ego with no intelligence, empathy with no intelligence. That's the problem. They have no intelligence. They either have ego or empathy, right? They're either a dog or a cat, right? but there's no intelligence because they're like an animal basically, and I'm above an animal, but I'm stuck in this world with basic people and stupid asses. Even doctors can be dumbasses. Anyways, what she said. Listen. So it sounds to me like I've been listening, and I'm gonna be honest. The way he's talking, the way he's representing, the way he's speaking, it seems like he pre-watched this, and he's not responding. He's making it look like he's responding, right? He has went over this stuff. He has predisposition. He has like a script next to him, and he got prompts. He has prompts to help him while he's talking, and then mention this and he'll rant. Mention this and he'll rant, and mention this and he'll rant. That's the idea, basically, right? And he's portraying that, and you see that, and you're like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. But then you see through it, and you're like, but he says this, and it's stupid, right? That's you being kind of smart, you kind of having a brain, you kind of seeing the bigger picture here. You still see the forest, or I'm sorry, the trees and no forest, right? But then you start to see the forest, but you're still focusing on the trees. Like, why did the trees do this? The forest would do that, but the trees, and you keep going back to the trees, and you need to look at someone like me. That's like, hey, that's the forest of just that guy. Did you know there's a forest for this guy too? And on top of that, you keep on looking at their trees. You're looking at the illusion that that person is created. This person over here also has a personality, and he also has an illusion, and you are being tricked by an illusion. This is the Hollywood aspect, essentially, right? You believe in this. You believe in the pretend that's the fake it till you make it, right? You believe in this pretend aspect of somebody, right? And you want real, but they fail and they don't have it. That's why you don't like Vosh or whatever the fuck his name is, because of that, right? You're like, I like him because he's just spitting, but in reality, he's not. He's reading from a pre-written script. The way he's talking, it seems like it's coming from somewhere. Like he already planned on. I'm just spitting, right? I was just listening to this. I stopped it, stopped what I was doing, went, opened this program, started recording, and here I am talking. There's no prep, no planning, nothing. I'm real though. I am real. There's a lot of fakers out there. The people that were listening to and like on your video, they're all fakers. Like the reason why they do what they do is because they're the biggest dog, they're the biggest fish in their small pond. But I was number one in America for PSAS. I was top in Smash Brothers. Like imagine like Mike Tyson. I was Mike Tyson, essentially. But in not fighting, but thinking games, it's kind of like fighting, but it's you're putting it's like I'm flying a machine basically. I'm operating. I'm a pilot, right? Like I'm not piloting myself. I'm piloting a machine. I'm piloting myself, piloting a machine. Essentially, I had a stroke, so it's hard for me to actually do stuff. Like now it's hard for me to do stuff. Like I can't play Smash because I can't feel the remote. I can't feel the buttons because my thumb is like dead. The nerves and the feeling. I don't. Like I feel, but I don't think the small touches, no. The big touches, yes. Anyways, so the point is, I'm real. I'm authentic. I had my name in the video game World of Warcraft when I played it was authentic. Oh, my ear. I'm being loud. But, anyways, authentic. I am real. I am the shit. In reality, I really do spit. I talk big. I do what these people do, but I'm the real deal. I'm not fake like him. I'm not full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm dying. I'm drowning. I'm getting no attention. Basically, no one notices me. No one sees me. No one's paying attention to me. Even you, Destiny likes you, but I mean, I see it. I understand, but I would want more personally, right? As a partnership, you can exist, you can work for me, right? But I'm looking for someone I can work for. Essentially, like I'm the master, and I'm trying to find a master, but there's no one that's good. Everyone's fake. They're all liars and pretenders, like this Bosch character. Like even Destiny, like most of the time, I think is a lot of prep. I think he puts a lot of money into his personality and what he looks like. I just got up and doing shit. I'm just talking. I haven't done anything. I haven't seen a dentist since I was fucking like 2 years old. Um, I think the last time I brushed my teeth was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, probably like a year ago maybe. Like once, and that's because I was going somewhere. Um, and I had something. Like my teeth are fucked up, man. I don't fucking. I just, like they're just teeth. I'm not. I don't like. Yes, they would look nice and they should look nice, and blah blah blah. I understand that, but at the end of the day, fuck you. I don't care. Fuck it, man. Like when I was a kid, like a lot of this stuff mattered, right? And that's kind of how they control you, is because then they make you think that's all that matters, but it's not. It matters, but what matters too is your ability to do something, and that's kind of where Hollywood, all this fake it to make it bullshit came into play. Is because a hot person, and they fake it, and the person would hire them because they're hot. But the problem is, and they fake it so they can't do it right. But the problem is they can't do it right. So when it comes time to actually do it, and you hire someone because they're hot, and it's time to actually do it, they can't do it. It falls apart. That's why America sucks today. It's because so many fakers and liars and pretenders like this Vosh guy, right? I'm real. My whole life I've had people just talking shit about me, haters hating, because I'm alpha, right? I'm alpha. They don't like it. They hate the fact I walk to a party, I hang out, and the alpha, the person that owns the house, I don't know what it is. I remember one time I was chilling, I was just messing around doing something, and some dude walks up. I was like, "What are you doing?" Huh? And he's like, "Oh, what's up?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so we're talking. It's his party. Like for some reason he's drawn to me. It's not me drawn to him. It's him drawn to me. And then he hates me. It makes me. He tries to. He's trying to do this shit, right? Trying to, hey bitches, what's up, man? And but for some reason, me over here sitting, look at my pee pee pee. I'm just kind of doing my thing. But for some reason, he feels he has to walk over and be like, "You gotta go," because you're getting too much attention, because you're cool and people are paying attention to you, and I don't like it. Me as a kid, my mom swelled me. I didn't know this was a thing when I was a kid. I didn't know people lied. I didn't know the Hollywood. What I'm telling you, I didn't know about. I wish I was. If I was a kid today with what I know now, I would fucking kill it. I would fucking kill it. Right? I have an, I have an itch. So 1 second. That's right. You're waiting on me because I'm itching. I don't care. But anyways, yeah. So they're fake. Everyone you watching like this. I'm pointing. I should use the mouse. This guy's fake. This guy's fake. This guy's fake. This chick's fake. Check for a penis. See if there's a penis, cause I don't know. This dude's fake. This dude's fake. This chick is real, right? But she's not completely there. So she could work for me, right? And she could pay to be my, um, basically like my intern is what she would do, right? She's my intern. She would work for me to learn from me. That's what it is. The problem today is there's a lot of interns in the world, and they're following a faker, someone who is driving around in their dad's car, but you're giving the person who's driving in their dad's car, you're giving them the attention and you're giving them the love. That's what Trump is. Trump is only Trump because his dad And that's kind of what everyone is. We're literally running on the popular kid in high school because his dad was rich. Not because he was cool, because he was tight or awesome or whatever, but because his dad was rich. And we all want to drive around in his car. That's what America is being run by right now. That's why America sucks. That's why the world sucks. America, because everything followed America at one point, right? And Russia and China are influencing, and part of it too. And they're trying to take us down as well as all this shit going on. They're trying to pay people like Tim Pool, right? He knew damn well that he was being paid by Russia. It's just that he wrote it off as pretend. That's why no one will take him anymore. That's why fucking he's falling off or falling off. That's why there's commercials and advertisements on Twitch or YouTube rather. I don't know about Twitch, but YouTube, where it's like, hey, follow Tim Pool, he knows his shit. And it's like, why is YouTube? It's because they control the system. Like he's the ultimate sellout. Go to him. And if you go to him, they want to buy guns and buy all this stuff. They tell you to get health care. They tell you to get dentistry. All of this stuff to fucking ruin your life. Like I have a pretty good smile. My teeth doesn't smell that bad. Or my breath doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell very good because of the food I eat and blah blah blah. I'm not saying like that's I don't care. Like I'm not trying to fucking impress anybody. I'm not trying. To be honest with you, even with my stanky breath and my stanky mouth, if you could say that, whatever, you would still be lucky to have me because chances are I'm not gonna give you the time of day, right? Chances are I'm gonna fucking look at you like I don't want you. I don't want you, right? Fucking itch. Girls that I had, like, anyways, that's it. Be well, be safe, be awesome. Just be real. Like the only thing that I have of value is I'm real, I'm authentic, and I never sold out. I am the most honorable, most trustworthy person you will know and or meet. I'm the best friend you could ever ask for. And unfortunately, I had snakes who were my best friend, who would tell the girl that I'm a terrible person so she wouldn't want me anymore. And so she ended up getting with a guy because that guy was, I will not fake it till you make it, and I'll fake it till I make it. And so now the guy that knew the girl, that influenced that girl into not liking me, he didn't do anything for the actual snake. So the girl gets the actual snake. The actual snake fucks her over. And now nobody wants her. And now her life is ruined. All because he was a hater. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how the world works. And that's what's going on. People who see alphas are like, I like the kid at the party. He's like, hey, you're getting too much attention. Get out of here. I can't compete with you. Get out of here. I gotta ban you because you make too much sense. That's why I got banned in Destiny's chat on GG on Destiny.gg because I make too much sense. I'm drawing too much attention. Hey, I can't compete with you. Get out of here. That's why America sucks today because those people are silenced. Because those people are banished, they're forbidden. That's what's going on. You don't know how to share the light with them, and you don't like the fact that they are better than you, and so you remove them so that you are in charge. That's why America sucks today, because that's what's going on all the way up. They're in bed with Trump, and not because they like Trump, because they like his power, his influence. You're doing the same thing that they're doing. That's what's going on. That's why the world sucks. You need me in the White House. You need to stop talking shit about me to your friends. That isn't true. You need to stop trying to ruin my name and let it shine like it should. Let alphas be alphas. If you suck, you suck. Accept it. Stop trying to fake it till you make it. You're making the world fucking suck because of you. If you can't do it, you can't do something else, dude. Like, it's not all about being the best. Hollywood wanted that so they can be like, she's cute, she's cute, she's cute. They're all like 12 and 13. That's fine. Whatever. I'll fuck her. I don't care. As long as there's this one kid that I knew, black kid. What was his name? I remember his name. Anyways, his saying, there was actually, I remember, there was a little girl, she was very fucking cute. Um, she was younger. He fucked her. I forgot his name. He's in prison now, I think, probably dead or some shit, because he's a fucking shitty person. But that's how he was. And he fucked her. He was trying to pretend to be alpha, trying to pretend to be dominant, trying to pretend to be the leader, trying to pretend to be the man, trying to pretend he had all the answers. But in reality, he's just a piece of shit, lying sack of shit. He fucked her over. We all wanted her to be with her. She would have been a great person to be with, potentially. If she got with me, she would have been happy. We would have been happy. We would have had a good life. You know what I'm saying? But she ruined it by getting with him. Because, and his saying was, as long as she got hair, I don't care. Talking about her age. Right? If she's 14, does she have pussy hair? Yeah, okay, I'll fuck her. That's what, she has like 3 hairs down there, that's good enough, I'll fuck her. That's how he was. And that's what's leading the nation. That's what the fucking Jeffrey Epstein files are about. People like that. And you want to follow that shit instead of fucking following me because he fucking what's it called, fills your head with bullshit about me because you decided, oh, he has bad breath, therefore I'm not gonna look into it and see who this guy is. I'm gonna judge him by how he looks. Which is like the one lesson that I can remember that was the most important lesson from your childhood. Don't judge a book by its cover, right? But yeah, that's what Hollywood teaches you. Judge a book by its cover. That's Hollywood, right? Judge a book by its cover. That's why they have actors and blah blah. It's better to be an actor who pretends to be a doctor than it is to be an actual doctor, because chances are you'll get paid more. At the time, you'll get paid more, right? That's how the work was, anyways. But I gotta go bathroom. So, anyways, people be safe. Praise Allah, praise the Evan. God bless. Be strong. There's no hatred for this girl. There's no hatred to Destiny and Hassan. All these people, they're fucking stupid and they're fake and they're liars. That's true. That's real. That's right. That's correct. They're faking it, and but the thing is, and I'm the shit. But the thing is, I'm not hating on them. I don't care. Right? There's no ego here. But anyways, I gotta go. So peace out. Take care. Peace.